I can remember him ringing me that evening after the scan, and he said, look, the doctor wants to speak to us both and you need to bring an overnight bag. And I knew before I knew what they were going to tell us, basically. Will is very kind, caring, funny, and he always thinks about others. It was in July 2020 that he was diagnosed. We were hoping that when his chemotherapy was going to fall, that he was going to have Christmas at home. We found out that it was actually going to take place over Christmas itself. He was really quite poorly for 5 days. So I do remember Christmas Day just looking at him with an oxygen mask on, struggling to breathe and missing you, missing Finley.
Because it was locked down, so we couldn't come onto the ward either, could we?
No.
You can see in his face that he's just not quite there. He's really doing his best to be, trying to get into spirit of Christmas, but...
Yeah, that photo is actually quite hard to look at. I haven't looked at that one for a long time.
What I feel when I had my operations, I don't want anybody else to have to go through that, because it's a sad thing that they have to go through it, so I want to help stop that and find a cure. Watching
your child undergo treatment for a brain tumour, you just feel so useless, basically, and you would do anything to swap places with them. Christmas is all about families and being together and that really special time, and we didn't have that.
The feeling kind of got drained out of it a bit. The excitement, it wasn't complete, so it felt a bit grey, really.
A lot has changed for us since Will's diagnosis. He's gone from a very sporty 9-year-old to not being able to walk independently. He's got a whole load of health problems.
A lot of health problems resulting from the treatment that he's had. Even though we try to do as much as a family as possible, we have to limit what we do.
He has good days and bad days, so I've given up work to become his full-time carer. His life has completely changed, and I look back at old photos. It makes me sad because I think he's not growing into the boy that we thought he was going to become.
But nothing seems to stop him. He just keeps on going, and he keeps on doing it with with the same kindness and the same spirit.
Every week he kind of achieves something that we think's amazing. Those things might not be amazing to other people, but when you've gone from the Will after brain surgery and chemotherapy and radiotherapy to the Will now, he's just amazing, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's come so far. To have this time with Will means more than anything. We appreciate every day that we're together, like every second of every hour of every day. We're just so grateful that we get time to spend together, because so many people diagnosed with a brain tumour don't get the time.